So today we got the Chrisean Rock Files by Luis. The original video will be in the link in the description. Subscribe if you're new. And let's get into this shit. I heard some shit about Chrisean Rock these past weeks, bro. And all I gotta say is, bro, this is one crazy girl, bro. Like, I would not mess with her if I seen her in real life. But that's just me, though. Anyways, let's get straight into the video.
For a long time.
And I know she's been with Blueface, because I've been knowing about them too since like 2020, bro, when everybody was all in the crib and shit. So yeah, I gotta know about these two a little bit, but not really. Let's see what we're actually about to dive into, bro.
Chrisean Rock was basically seen as a sideshow attraction. She was the kind of person people could point to and say, that's everything wrong with society. Thanks to her reputation as the unhinged queen of the crash.
God damn.
And her apparent tolerance for the dysfunctional relationships in her life.
I forgot they had like a show together too.
Yeah, cause this a little. Whoa, whoa, wait, you put a hole in my wall. You're rich, you can fix it.
Above all,
you're rich, you can fix it. Bitch, it's my house. You throwing my property. What do you mean? You're rich, you can fix it. Like, what? I know it's Kai and all, but really, bro, show some respect. Like, what the fuck? You missing that one teeth? I don't know if she got that fixed yet, but I remember her seeing with no teeth. I'm like, what the fuck? What are we really doing?
there was a general sense that the most harm she was doing to anyone was herself. And because of that, it was okay to laugh at her outlandish, degenerate ways.
Right?
Sean, why the fuck would you eat a rose? Bro, spit it
Ew.
out. Spit it 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 out.
What the fuck? She ate a rose? What the hell's wrong with her?
Why the fuck?
A bunch of shit.
Was you just?
I forgot.
I know you're playing. I was trying to say it was plastic. I know you did not just do that.
Plastic?
You never have like intrusive thoughts, bro. Chips. Let me live.
Hey, one more PS.
Yo, you hear her voice? It's like all like raspy and congested. Like, ugh, bro. Like, what the fuck? You need to get that shit fixed.
Hey, mark my word. I'm gonna be a billionaire. Real shit. Like, big rock. Even. So.
Really?
Tune in. Keep up.
Bet.
After enduring some storms, she's recently been trying to find her way back and envisioning her life as a woman of faith.
Every time I slid on the stage, that's why I always like was drunk. Like I couldn't.
Because you're trying to find satisfaction.
Yeah, I couldn't find, and even through that, I wake up heavy, heartbroken, sick, not wanting, suicidal, questioning myself. But I knew there's a God. He's real.
Wow.
And I just knew I was doing it to myself, but I kept asking him for a way out. Like, what do I do? What do I do?
And you calling on him, calling on him.
But now it looks like it might be
You can't keep calling on him. You know what you did.
a little too late.
I'm not the judge.
She may have bigger issues to try and navigate in the near future.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, wait, let me go back. Whoa, 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 whoa,
But now
whoa.
it looks like it might
Chrisean Rock accused of emmering her ex by internet. I mean, I heard some shit all over the internet saying, you know, that ain't Blueface baby and shit. Cause you see the baby's face, bro, it does not look like Blueface, bro. And I seen the ex too, RP, but it's just like, dude, you know damn well that's the ex, dude. It's facts. I seen the face and all, bro. The facial structures and everything. It's just like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? What's going on?
might be a little too late, as she may have bigger issues to try and navigate in the near future.
But I heard about the situation.
No, you're not going to jail. You're going to prison. You know why you're going to prison? Because you keep playing on this internet. We all know that you had something to do with motherfucking Ronnie's death. Ain't nobody dumb, ain't nobody slow, ain't nobody stupid, bitch.
As behind all those laughs we had at her expense, there's a far more sinister side of it, all that may have swept at least one, if not several innocent people up in. And now
she's smoking and drinking during her pregnancy? What the fuck? Like, dude. Oh yeah, bro. I don't know how Blueface could be with her. Like, I don't know. I guess they think alike or some shit, you know. But it's just like, what the fuck? Are you smoking and drinking during your pregnancy? Like, I feel bad for that baby, bro.
it appears that not only
Cause I see, yup, there. Oh my gosh, yup, there's a baby. Shit.
has she ruined one life out of the starting gate, but may have actually ended others in cold blood.
Oh my gosh, what are we about to go into?
You know exactly how Chrisean shot into the public consciousness. The
Oh,
other
no.
half of a chaotic relationship with none other than the West Coast rapper Blueface. Their
Yup.
entire time together felt like it played out in full view of social media. The more she became obsessed with him, right down to inking his face on her body several times, the more they
I forgot she did that shit. What the fuck? She really tattooed that nigga's face. Like, oh lord, she needs. I don't know, bro.
seemed to
There ain't no saving her. I'm not gonna lie. There is no saving her. You can't save that. That's just facts. You cannot save her.
into a violent cycle of abuse and reconciliation.
There's
At first,
toxicity.
I was being real tight and strict because it was like, we don't even really F with each other. What are you doing? Then it went from like, come on, stop being mean to me. All right, I'll stop being mean to you, and I'll just be nice talking to you. Now it's back to, he don't really like what I got going on. He don't like that I'm following people back.
Yeah, she got a rose tattooed on her throat. She got a rose throat. Well, I can tell by her voice and shit. It explains a lot.
He called me a pop star because I'm following everybody back that was supporting me in the begin with. A-list celebrities. Then my baby daddy got serious mental issues. For real. He over here
Really?
mad because I don't even know. First it was like, all right, it's cool, you can break up with me. You can follow boys back, back. Okay, because he following, bitches, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I don't care. I'm standing in my lane.
The darkest part of all
That's
of
good.
it is that their dysfunctional relationship was deemed to be so marketable that it was documented for the cameras on their ill-advised Zeus reality TV show.
What the hell? God damn.
Good class.
Never mind. I see why Blueface with her. What the fuck? Okay.
I'm getting the glass out.
Niggas is crazy.
I'm not ripping it. I'm getting it out. Look.
Where people stopped laughing and began to be a little concerned by everything they were seeing was when it was announced that Chrisean was pregnant. It was one thing that they were intent on torturing themselves, but bringing a kid into the mix is a different matter entirely. And to put it bluntly, most people felt like the kid didn't have a hope in hell even before he was born.
Bro, it's just like, dude, that's fucked up that they did that they made a baby, bro. Now man, bro, that shit
I
crazy.
want to put up $5,000 that Blueface and Chrisean Rock have a retarded baby. Let's start making business.
Nah, that's wild.
Come on now, listen. I got $5,000 that Chrisean Rock and Blueface have a baby.
Is he calling her Christian Rock? Like, no, she ain't nowhere near that.
Baby go be.
Don't call her that now.
They not gonna have a healthy baby. Listen, I got bets on it right now. I got 2,000. I got a side bet that the baby don't make it. I got a $2,000 side bet.
Relax, Charleston.
Who want to bet? Who want to take these goddamn bets? Say no. I got 5,000. I say somebody tag Blueface. Somebody tag Blueface
Nah.
and Chrisean Rock. I got $5,000 that they have a retarded baby.
That's
If it ain't
wild.
gonna be it's gonna be autistic. Or if it ain't be autistic,
Yo.
it's gonna be a mute baby.
That is wild to say about another.
2,000 side bet.
Bro, that is wild to say about another person's baby, but it's fucking Charleston White. He be saying crazy shit, but it's just like, that is a wild thing to say about another person's kid, bro.
That the baby don't make it. I got $2,000 that Chrisean Rock baby don't make the 9 months. That motherfucker baby don't stand a chance in life.
He laughing. Nah.
So, no, I'm dead, motherfucker, serious. Who wanna bet? I'm taking all bets. I'm taking all motherfucking bets.
Yo, he trolling. He
That baby-
trolling.
That's gonna be a baby. That baby will not be able to play well with other kids normally.
That nigga's in his underwear? Fuck no. Come on, Charleston White. You too old, bro. Like, come on now. We're not trying to see that, respectfully.
That baby will not be able to go outside and ever play by herself without being supervised. Between him and her, yeah, that baby ain't finna make it.
Considering how little people expected of her, it would have been easy for Chrisean to rise above. Instead, she was seen as partying throughout the duration of her pregnancy with Chrisean Jr., even being
Wow.
on camera saying that she planned to terminate the pregnancy when things with her and Blueface were turbulent.
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
So you got no liquor? Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me. You don't want to have a kid? I don't want to have a kid. And I know it's his kid. I don't care. I'm still killing it. That's the fun part.
Shockingly,
What the fuck? That's the fun part about it, yo. Yo, I'm not even laughing, bro, but it's just like, that's a wild thing to say, bro. That's the fun part about it, is ending it. Like, dude, oh my fucking God, bro. There is no fixing her, bro. She's just surrounding herself with negative energy. Like, bro, like, why is she thinking like this, dude? Like, this is like worrying, bro. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Like, fuck, bro.
a little kid that needed to be welcomed by love was used as a pawn in their game. Although
That's fucked up, dude. You have a whole kid and you saying that, bro. Imagine when the kid grows up and sees that shit. That's the fun part. Like, what the? Oh my gosh. This is what happens when you surround yourself with negative energy. This is what happens when you don't isolate yourself and become and find your true self. Like, what the fuck, bro? Because I remember, I think Chrisean was like a track star back in the day. Then she found Blueface, and then, you know, shit, bro. It went down from there, bro. But it's just like, dude. Oh my gosh. I don't like the way she thinks, dude. Like, oh my fucking gosh.
While things
Sickening.
between the two continued to deteriorate as allegations of assault poured in.
I was in the corner of the bed. He was beating my body. And then he like, if you move, your stomach gonna bleed.
Damn, spit it out.
You're gonna be bleeding for a month on schoolyard crib. You're not a crib. That's not crib.
Against the odds, Chrisean Jr. was born, but it immediately seemed like there was something
Thank God.
wrong as his development continued in a stunted fashion. Blueface's notoriously opinionated mom, Carlissa Saffold, suggested the blame all felt on Chrisean.
She 3-year-old? God damn, that son's 3 years old? God damn.
And different problems like that. We know what that shit come from. We got kids. They tell us when we pregnant what to do, what not to do, what can happen, what cannot happen, all of that. John already got 2 kids and they came out perfectly fine. No issues at all. So to be saying that the pregnancy and the this and the that, we watched it on TV. We watched it. I don't know how we was able to watch it legally, but we all watched that shit legally. And I tried. I said, don't do this, don't do that. And y'all told her, don't listen to her, don't listen to her. She's a hater, she's just jealous. That's what y'all told her.
I ain't hate.
Exactly what's going down with Chrisean Jr. remains not just a mystery, not just in terms of what it actually is, but how it happened in the first place.
Like, you can tell this is not Blueface's baby, bro. Like, you can just tell by the face, like, just everything, bro. This ain't even Blueface's baby, bro. Like, this is somebody else's for sure. Chrisean was piping somebody else before Blueface. It's just facts, dude. Like, come on now.
Doesn't think the kid is disabled, but that there's simply negligence on her part that stunted his development.
But when you look
with base 44,
like, it's just irresponsible. These are some irresponsible parents. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, what the fuck, dude?
It somewhat appears that there's some disability going on. Is that true?
You know what? There is no disability.
Oh wow.
The only disability is her.
Huh.
She's not, how can I say this? She's not like into it enough. You know what I mean? So the things, you know,
that's sad.
Kids and you know how they start off walking and talking, it's a build up to that. And it takes a lot of you walking and talking to them.
Okay.
And that's where she's like not doing enough at.
Chrisean also claims he's in perfect health, but goes one further by maintaining everything occurring as natural.
Blueface doesn't seem active in a child's life because of his disability. My son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace.
I mean, what type of disability does he have? They keep saying he has a disability. If he does have one, what would it be then? Because they keep saying it over and over again, and they're not being really specific. They want to show everything else on the camera and on the internet and shit. It's just like... And they even recorded the bird. Like, come on now. Like, and you don't want to tell us what it is, but you saying he has a disability. That's so fucked up. You putting a bad name on him.
And hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then he...
Right,
but it's like,
don't tell me.
I ain't saying, not even just that. It's like, say if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro. Yeah. Anybody. Yeah. If they're guessing or whatever, no. The word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you... So it's really like me...
And she wants to bring God into this. Like, come on now.
Like, protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Yeah. Like, I can't wait when my son start walking and talking. I'm gonna just be like, exactly.
Like I told y'all.
I said it. Nah, I told y'all. He told y'all. Yeah. Shoot, I was just relaying the message. It's like one of those.
But not everyone is so convinced.
Interesting.
Shortly after their breakup, Chrisean's short-lived Blueface rebound boyfriend, Hood Trophy Bino, made his own scathing comments about Chrisean Jr.'s condition.
Somebody said, did he fall off the bed?
Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really got into it about. Look, little bro fall off the bed. I'm like, man, pick him up. She's like, oh, he's strong.
You telling me the baby fell off the bed? What type of shit is this? It's like, if you wanted a fucking kid, like, if you didn't want a kid, like, why did you let that happen to you? Like, I don't understand, like, the thought process. Like, if you're not taking care of it, what was the point of you, like, letting a dude nut in you? Like, I don't understand this shit, bro. If you're not ready to be a fucking parent, to be a mom, like, you're not even being responsible. Like, you're just letting him do anything he wants to, and he's only 3 years old. Like, and you letting him fall off the bed, like, and just being irresponsible with him. Like, come on, bro. This is like, man, truly pathetic.
Man, bitch, pick up the fucking baby, you dumbass bitch. Why the fuck you let him fall in the first place? I had to walk out the hotel, bro.
Now I feel why he's angry, bro, because that's some fucked up shit, bro. As a mother, you letting him fall off the bed, like, where was he even at? Like, you telling me he was on the edge of the bed? He wasn't like in the middle? Like, he's a little ass kid, bro. Like, anything could happen. Like, he's supposed to be in the middle, or like not all close to the edge, or in the fucking, what's that shit called? The little baby bed shit with the fucking, I don't know what the shit is called because I don't have a kid. So it's just like, what's that shit where the little baby sleep in? That's where you're supposed to put him at. Like, why the fuck did he fall off the bed? Man.
I had to call my mama and tell her, like, Mom, like, I think this girl, like, trying to, like, get, like, let the little nigga get hurt on the accident. Like, she's sick, Mom. Like, you feel me?
That's a sick lady, dude.
Because of the face tat, that's why I left you. No, bitch. I left you because you're horrible.
I said, Nick can't do that.
He don't walk. She need to go take him to therapy, y'all.
Since then, it's felt like
he don't walk at 3 years old. That's bad. If he can't walk at 3 years old, like, that's kind of bad. You're supposed to be, a baby should know how to walk like at 1.5 or 2 years old, at least. Not being able to walk at 3, that's bad. That means you're not training him properly.
Perception that he's been mistreated both in utero and afterwards had really stuck. Basically meaning that every new clip of the mother and son together only sparks further outrage and mean-spirited jokes.
Oh my gosh.
You ready to go, John? Huh? Huh? Let me see what you had on. You don't like that? You don't like that? You don't like that?
All CPS, like, why does she still have the kid? Like, after seeing all this, why hasn't CPS been involved with this? Like, man, and she live streaming this.
If you're running your own business,
she has a kid. Like, what the fuck? I did not know that. What the hell? Okay, that's just, wow.
That's prenatal diet of Hennessy and hot Cheetos.
Oh,
Ate
no.
This bitch with a passion.
Oh,
What she did to
shit.
this child while she was pregnant with him, and for continuing to rub our noses in the bullshit through social media.
I forgot she was smoking and drinking while she was pregnant. Oh my gosh.
Some go even further, suggesting that she should be jammed up for it, as it crosses the line into neglect and child endangerment.
She's like, it's all right, I can just abort the child, not gonna hurt me. Fucking evil mindset. Like, what?
Yeah, like, why would somebody think like that? Like, that's such a, like, fucking disgusting ass mindset. And she said she said it was for the fun of it. Like, what? Like, bro,
She couldn't stop herself.
That's
from
disgusting.
smoking and drinking while pregnant. And I don't know why what she's done isn't just full-blown child abuse. Like, I don't know how that's not just a crime. Like, it's all just right out there in the open. Like, it's not a secret.
Rather than co-parenting in a way that benefit the kid, the dynamic between Blueface and Chrisean continues to be fractious, with Blue routinely claiming that the kid might not even be his.
Blueface denies that Chrisean Jr. is his son. I can't continue the plot. His biological father is no longer with us, man. Yo, after I heard that shit, bro, after all the news, like, bruh, that shit's crazy as fuck.
If I'm supposed to be with him.
Like, I'm surprised Blueface is still, like, I'm surprised Blueface is still with her, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, Blueface, you gotta be the bigger person, bro. But I see it, like, you know, the son, you know, it's just sad, bro. This shit's just sad as fuck, bro. It's just sad. I don't know. Like, I'm feeling all type of emotions. I know I keep pausing, bro, but this is like, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, Chrisean is I don't even know how to describe her, bro, because the shit she be doing, bro, it's just inhumane, bro.
When you start claiming your son, that's when the beef over. When you get your ass, when we spar and I whip your ass, that's when the beef over. Period. We could pray 1,000,000 times.
And that brings us directly to the next dark chapter of this story. And that
Blueface, Chrisean Jr. ain't my kid. Get it through your head. You can just tell by the face, bro, it's not Blueface's kid. He's telling the truth, bro. But, you know, Chrisean is so in love with Blueface that she, you know, It's just like she wants the baby to be Blueface's at the end of the day.
That is the murder of her ex-Karen, Ronnie Doe Can.
Oh my gosh.
While it's a tragedy for any young man to get struck down in the prime of his life like that, there are people who believe that Chrisean knows a lot more about the situation than he'd let on.
I don't even know if I can say that M word, but of Chrisean Rock's ex-boyfriend Ronnie Doe remains unsolved after 17 months. Nearly a year and a half later, the investigation remains open. Oh my gosh. It still remains open after that long. That is so fucked up, dude. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Ronnie does look like the baby. Like, they have similar features. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you.
The months leading up to his sudden passing, Ronnie Doe, a former childhood sweetheart of Chrisean's, had publicly declared that he was actually the father of Chrisean Jr. and said that they had hooked up while she was still in the thick of her relationship with Blueface.
Whatever she's trying to put on me, because she's trying to put charges on me to evade a DNA test.
She is? How could you evade a DNA test?
Get me locked up so that since I'm the one requesting the paternity test, the court can ignore it. If I'm well, I've never personally been through this situation, so I don't know. But I would assume if I'm locked up in jail, it would be easier for her to evade the paternity test because the court is ordering that it be done. So if I'm in jail, who's gonna request the paternity? You don't have your rights when you're in jail.
In jail, I mean, I know you probably don't know. I don't know if you've been in jail, but they do give paternity tests in jail. But that's neither here nor there. So how come you waited?
Oh wow, I did not know that.
To like say anything, because Junior is like a year old now.
He's 15 months.
Once the public became aware of him, the dollar signs danced in their eyes, and soon he was conducting interviews where he insinuated that Chrisean was basically trying to say that it was Blueface's baby just because he was wealthy.
Beneficial to her.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. Yeah, I would say that. I mean, just look at him, bro. He looks like the baby, and they was together. They literally had a video of them together on Snapchat. Like, what? This is just a fucked up situation. Like, I don't know, bro. That shit fucked up, dude.
Career, she will do right by you, and she will respect you, and she will walk on eggshells when it comes to you. And that's just the type of person she is, so that's why I think it's potentially so hard for her to just come out and like, hey, this is Ronnie's kid, because now we got her $1 million baby. It's going to go from allegedly $1 million baby, whatever, to a $0 baby. And it's kind of disrespectful and it's kind of degrading, because why is Junior's value going to zero just because he's my son? He's still $1 billion baby.
Yeah, it's just like, just because Blueface is all rich and wealthy and shit, like, bro, that shit's fucked up, bro. You was the one that was engaging into the activity, Chrisean. You decided you two wanted to hook up and make a baby that night or day, whenever this shit happened. So it's just like the fact that you can't allow him to like see his baby because Blueface has all this money and just like all this deal shit behind whatever is behind the scenes, bro. That shit's fucked up, bro. Like, dude.
He's still $1 million baby. He's just not a Blueface baby.
Offensive as this was to him, Ronnie remained.
I run a podcast.
That's fucked up, dude. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, this whole situation, bro, oh my fucking gosh, it's dark.
And that he'd uncover the truth.
Play on my intelligence. I'm not stupid. I know what's going on, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I'm gonna address it. However, I need people to stop telling me I'm clout chasing. I need people to stop making me feel less of a man for trying to establish paternity.
Like, why would he clout chase off something like this by claiming that it's his baby? Like, why would he clout chase by doing that type of shit? You just gotta think about that shit. Like, it makes sense, and obviously you can just tell by his face that it's his baby and not Blueface's. Like, come on now, you gotta put two and two together. Like, why would he just come on the internet saying, "Oh, that's my baby" and shit? Like, come on now, you just gotta think.
Once his face was out there, anyone involved in the story wanted to hear what he had to say. He even
hold on, whoa. Let me. I need to read everything, bro. I need to read everything. What's that shit say? Hold on, my bad, y'all.
Establish paternity.
Once his face was out there, anyone involved.
Ronnie Doe demands DNA test for Blueface and Chrisean Rock's son amid paternity doubts.
in the story wanted
Wow.
to hear what he had to say.
2024?
He spoke to Blueface's mom to discuss the concerns over the child's well-being.
I don't necessarily feel like everything has been addressed in the best manner in regards to Junior because he's been in so many different cares. He went from Smiley, he went from Terrain to whoever to Blueface's dad.
Damn.
Mom. Like he's been in so many different homes and in so many different hands.
That's bad if he's in multiple different homes and he's not even past 5 years old. Like, that is bad.
So much different energy since the day he came out of his mother's womb.
And unsurprisingly, this either fueled Blue's belief that the kid wasn't his, or was a convenient way to claim that he wasn't the dad.
I know y'all seen when I first got out, man. Y'all seen what happened when I first got out, chat. That's how we found out. You think Ronnie would be chasing her all around fucking Baltimore if that wasn't his baby? Make it make sense, chat.
Right.
When he didn't get the clarity that he sought from Chrisean,
Like, why would Ronnie just do that shit just for clout? Like, make it make sense, bro. Obviously, they share similarities. Like,
Ronnie upped the ante. And when they saw his face, the footage had onlookers and online commentators jumping to one common conclusion. That baby looks like Chrisean and her ex.
Yeah.
That kid looks exactly like Ronnie.
This baby do look like this Ronnie dude.
Like, look, you can just tell. Like, they both got like the eyes. Like, it's just like similar facial structures that the baby and Blueface don't have, that the baby and fucking Ronnie has in common. So,
yeah.
Wow.
Look. Right here.
Wow.
Right here. Nah, he might be the pappy for real. Nah, chat. This whole time I'm thinking it's Blueface. Look, here.
At first, when I seen the baby, I thought it was Blueface. But when Ronnie started getting involved, bro, it was like, yep, that's for sure Ronnie's kid for sure. This ain't Blueface. Because Blueface, I'm not going to lie, they don't share no similarities for real. So it's just like, and the nose, like, come on now. Look at the nose. Like, oh my gosh, bro.
If she clapped the dad.
The incident happened in late November of 2024, and by February 2025, Ronnie had been murdered outside of his home in his native Maryland. Apparently,
Oh, this happened in 2025? Bro, I thought this shit happened, like, recent, like a month or two ago. I did not know this shit happened in February 2025. Oh my gosh. So, right when he would start talking about the baby, that's when he... Man, it's an evil world we live in.
being shot upwards of 10 times.
10?
Just days afterwards, Chrisean posted a DNA test to verify that Blueface was the father. However, not everyone necessarily bought that it wasn't.
Nigga, it says alleged father, nigga. Like, what, bro? Like,
Just days after.
alleged father. Like, what? It doesn't even say father, it says alleged, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Afterwards, Chrisean posted a DNA test to verify that Blueface was the father. However, not everyone necessarily bought that it wasn't forgery. And with that, conspiracy theories over her involvement in what remains an unsolved murder began to circulate. Once they were initially seen on subreddits and Twitter threads, the idea that Chrisean may have silenced Ronnie picked up steam during an episode of Hollywood Unlocked, when Taseki, Chrisean's estranged sister, implied that she wasn't necessarily an innocent party.
Okay, speaking of Chrisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew?
Wow.
So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You know?
I can't even speak on it, but if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
well, because
Yeah, it's good not to speak on it. Like, well, it's not. Well, we need some clarity for it because it's like, what the fuck? It was kind of strange, like how he got offed while he was getting all these interviews, getting questions about is this his baby or not. It's just like, it's just wild to me. It seems like somebody tried to silence him up, but man, R.I.P. man, R.I.P.
It's all. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
Yeah, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow.
Man.
Paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
That's fucked.
Especially because
she making a joke about it. That's fucked up. You definitely had some involvement to do with it if you're making jokes about that shit. That's not even funny, bro. All that nigga was trying to do is just see his son, bro. Trying to get a DNA test. This shit's fucked up.
We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
Me being real, all this camera. We back in the streets. We back around the way. That's what
Wow.
we gonna do.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Some important context to this.
It was cloudy. No, the whole world just needed to know. It's just simple as that. He wasn't really trying to do this for clout. I guess nobody was trying to help him, so he probably went on the internet. And it's just like, it's a sad way because there's multiple different ways that things could have went about this situation. But I don't know why they even went into that. Like, there could have been multiple ways they could have handled this situation without leading to violence, dude. Like, violence is the last answer, dude. Like, literally, violence is the last answer. And it's just like, who really knows what could have happened? Maybe he had some weapons, who knows? But it's just like, dude, violence is literally the last situation. And now we'll never get to know because some shit like this happened, bro. And it's just sad.
In recent years, the relationship between the pair has been extremely fractious, even leading Chrisean to throw some crazy accusation her sister's way, such as claiming that Taseki's kid was abused at 1 year old by a cousin of theirs. Still, when Chrisean replied to these comments on the Danza project, it was evident that Rock was really shaken by it.
I don't know. It's kind of like weird. Like, you know how somebody say I love you, but then like insinuate something to throw you under the bus to make you look crazy. So it's
Right.
like, you never miss me or love me, so stop saying that shit.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with me. Just leave it at that.
In that same interview, she
I
went deeper
guess.
into their relationship and claimed that while she was legitimately sad about his passing, what he had been doing prior to his demise was just clout chasing.
Yeah, I lost somebody that I grew up with. Like, that's nothing to play with. Like, all right, he was trolling me. He kept making it seem like that's his baby when we wasn't even sexually active. So, but
I dare.
Okay. What the fuck?
To let me build you.
Y'all knew each other for that long? Come on now. Y'all had to do something sexual. And I think Blueface was in jail. I don't know. I think Blueface was in jail. I don't know. But you kind of missed Blueface and kind of went back to your ex, you know. And there you go. You had a baby. And now you don't want to claim it. You want to claim it as Blueface's, which is not. And wow.
this is how I feel, bro.
I don't know why she can't just tell the truth. Like, what's wrong with just saying that it's fucking Ronnie's? Like, what's wrong with just saying that? Like, just take accountability that you fucked up and you had a kid with your ex, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't understand why she can't just tell the truth. Like, if we obviously see the resemblance between the baby and Ronnie, bro, why can't you just tell the truth and be honest with yourself? Why you want to hide shit? Like, I don't understand this.
Blueface opened the door of disrespect and humiliation, so everybody else think they could do that shit to me, bro. On God, bro. They seen how my ex seen that shit. He seen that transaction, how like, all right, if I started beef, like say if I started beef with you and we just was, say we hung out once or twice.
Yeah.
And then I use that once or twice as like a motive to say, oh yeah, so he did this and this and that, this and this and that, just to get a couple $1,000s from you because you gonna pay to interview me about you because you that nigga.
Still, the story wouldn't go away. Not least of all, because Blueface's own interview with Jason Lee didn't exactly stifle the notion that she might have been responsible either.
I don't know about that. To be honest, I don't know anything about that. All I know is she said that he called her. They were in contact before this happened. That's the only red flag I could see. Somebody comes out and says, hey, before this person died, they called me. And this and that. That's just kind of like,
Well, because you said she's a setup artist, so
that's what, from my knowledge,
a setup artist.
She's known to give addresses and do things in the spur of the moment, be very impulsive.
Oh, nah, she a setup artist? Oh, fuck no, bro. Hell no.
At this rate, the cops might as well make the Hollywood Unlocked host an honorary officer, because when Chrisean appeared on that same show, her own statement didn't help matters either.
All type of shit. He seen how Blueface ran the circus, so he tried to run his own. And then ran himself into a grave that had nothing to do with me. He was already beefing with people in the streets.
Oh, wow.
Because of what he did.
What he did to you?
No, what he was already doing.
In the streets?
Yeah. If that was to really like to be like an option of a father, like not like that, but his family is like a real good family. He come from a good family. His mother,
right.
He got his mother, his grandmother, his sisters.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
wow.
might have been a costly little verbal slip up there. Try as she might, the discussion around Ronnie's death and Rock's potential links to it haven't subsided at all. For one thing, it's not much of a stretch of the imagination when she's previously inferred she wouldn't hesitate to kill people who messed with her.
You know, I can't wait when me and my son just go visit your grave one day. You feel me?
So she's saying this on the internet. Why is she still out in society? Like, what the fuck? She said, I can't wait for my son to grow up so he can start putting you in grade. Like, what? Oh, hell no, bro.
Because that's what you trying to do right now while we living.
Like, you can't find another situation than just to do that. Like, why is that your resort to deal with people? Like, you can't talk, you can't fight it out. Your last thing to do is just pop violence. Like, that is just an evil mentality to have, dude. Like, if you don't want to talk things out, you don't want to fight things out, the last resort is to, like, end people, bro. That's the last resort. Literally. Like, it's just a weak mentality to have. And I feel bad for her, bro, because she's just surrounded with people that have weak mentalities, dude. And this is what happens, bro. This is what happens.
Separate, whatever, from the chaos. Yo, bitch ass wanna kill us. You know you gonna die first before us, right? God, that day coming. It's cool.
Wow.
You see that tombstone.
In fact, she's
Sad.
done it several times, even mentioning Ronnie's mysterious passing in one such post on IG.
Really?
Everyone that thinks they can speak to my son always loses. I wonder why they keep going when they see the end result of trying to harm me for your personal clout gain.
So she just admitted it right there. Yo. You gotta stay away from people like this, dude. Like, you generally gotta stay away from people that think like this, dude. Like, honestly, bro, this is not, no. He wasn't even trying to get clout, dude. He's just trying to get help, bro. Because it felt like nobody was trying to help him get him his son to get him a DNA test, bro. And it's just like, look what happens, bro. He was just trying to be a father, bro. Can't even do that shit, bro. It's fucked up.
Keep going. Let's count how long it lasts. I'm really protected from all evil. First,
Okay.
it was his daddy, at Blueface. Look at him. He has been locked up for 2 years now. Our son was 6 to 7 months old when his dad lost his freedom. Then it was my ex-boyfriend, Karen. Unfortunately, that person died. Now,
Wow.
honestly, I'm starting to think I don't have to do anything but warn y'all to stop speaking on
Karen? Whoa, what? We got another person involved?
ex-boyfriend,
Karen? Oh, nah.
Unfortunately, that person died.
Oh,
Honestly,
nah.
I'm starting to think I don't have to do anything but warn y'all to stop speaking on my son. Like it won't take your life. Y'all won't learn until it happens. Leave me alone. Back off. This is
Like, why does she have, like, an aggressive, like, violent mindset? Like, what the fuck? You're the one that's putting your son on the internet. Willingly. Like, of course, everybody's going to talk about it. First of all, the baby doesn't even look like Blueface's. And then you want to have this aggressive, violent mindset. Like, what the fuck, bro? Oh, hell nah, bro. There's definitely, like, bro. She needs to, like, be isolated, like. Because isolation is a good way to reset yourself. I don't know why she hasn't done that yet, bro. Like, what the fuck? She has an aggressive, violent mindset, bro. Like, oh my fucking gosh, dude. Like, is it that deep, bro? You're the one that's recording your son on the internet for everybody to talk about. You're the one that's doing this, and now you're getting mad when somebody talks about him. If you didn't want nobody to talk about your son, then you should have never posted on the internet. But you want to do this for clout. And it's ironic how she's saying that Ronnie did this for clout, but you're the one that recorded your son and put him on the internet for clout. And now want to claim it as Blueface's when Blueface saying it's not his son. Like, it's wild. She's a dangerous person, bro. The way she thinks is just disgusting and evil.
pretty tough to come back from. But the news that she was gonna flee from the country really hasn't dampened the speculation either.
Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, Chad. I'm moving out the country.
But we're gonna
we ain't gonna tell y'all details, but we're moving out the country.
Thank you. And it's like, I'm surprised she has friends. Like, what? With this type of mentality? Oh, fuck no, bro. Like, what?
We're moving out the country. Oh, God. Yeah.
I'm excited.
For real. Yep,
we're moving out. I got my suitcase with me.
I want to tell you so many details. Why you just do that?
And now
Please
it
don't.
looks like she's ready to crack.
Please don't tell the details, because you already threatened us once.
Recently, it's come to light that the death of Ronnie Doe is still being actively investigated. Among the people that the cops are interested in talking to is none other than Chrisean. During a frantically recorded message on IG, Chrisean straight up denied any involvement.
His death has nothing to do with me. Yes, he made my life about him. Why? Because he needed money. He was desperate. He was desperate, but guess what? He was high. He was on perks. He was on Molly.
So he was high and he was desperate. Or maybe he just wanted a DNA test from you to prove the whole world that it's his son. Like, you're not even thinking straight right now. And I feel bad for you. You're probably the one that's high because you was the one smoking and drinking during the pregnancy of your baby. Like, what are you saying right now? You're not even making sense right now. You're just projecting.
He was on lean. He was drinking. Where was his parents then? Where was his family then?
I mean, he was a grown man. I mean, obviously he can handle it, bro. He's a grown man. He shouldn't have parents right next to him if he's going through such a hard time with this. He just wants to have a DNA test with you to prove to the world that it was his son all along. And I bet you if that would have happened, bro, the whole internet would have turned on her, bro, if the DNA test happened. But, man, RP, man, RP to Ronnie, bro. This shit crazy, bro. It's sick. It just sickens me, dude.
He was holding Corona accountable. Falsely claiming my son. Well, high as fuck. Nobody held him accountable. Nobody.
But you gotta realize, why would he do this for clout? Why would he claim another person's baby for clout? You just gotta think about that shit. And once you look at the face and all that other shit, bro, it makes sense why he did that. So now you just projecting. You saying it's false shit when he's not even here in person to give his defense. It's crazy.
Nobody was trying to save him before he died. Nobody was trying to save Karan before he died, bro. Because you sit over there, you act like y'all wasn't trafficking the drugs through his basement, which was his grandma, his mom's basement.
Clearly rattled by the news, Rock basically carried on her rant for 3 minutes straight. And as the IG live went on, she appeared increasingly angered by the speculation surrounding his death, blaming his relatives for not doing more to put distance between her and this tale.
And I got respect for his family. But when y'all not trying to, like, really say what really happened, say what's really going on, that's what's making me mad for real. Because I'm sitting at the gym. I lie to you not. I'm sitting at the gym. I answer my phone. I tell them come in. There's investigators. They're like, hey, we know you didn't do it. We got his phone. Yada yada yada. We're recording this. Yeah, record it all. Record it all. Because y'all need to put the end to it. Y'all need to find out who really killed that man. I'm tired of that. Keep trying to like. Everybody riding on my coattail for controversy. Yes, it's getting on my nerves.
When people saw this, it wasn't exactly surprising that many of them felt she was protesting a little too much and that she would have been better off just staying silent.
Right.
I don't think this is helping the case at all. If
Ben?
you go on a rant on the internet to express how you feel, there might be some guilt behind it.
She's projecting all of her emotions onto this IG live. Like, if it's not true, you shouldn't say all this shit to the internet. Like, what the fuck?
And stay off.
This should be something you should deal behind the scenes. Like, oh my gosh. This is crazy.
By the looks of it, Chrisean wasn't thinking straight, or maybe even less straight than usual. In fact, since the passing of Ronnie, she has routinely looked to be in the midst of a breakdown since, and leaning on religion more than ever before.
This is what I'm worried about.
Oh, wow.
Staying in shape, looking sharp, using what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? Stay humble.
So what was the religion that when you had the baby? You should have been locked in since, but you wasn't. You still wanted to be on that bullshit. But now after, okay. I swear, bro.
Stay humble. Stay humble. And I have to stay thankful. I'm going to stay thankful through it all. I'm going to stay thankful. So I'm thankful these are tears of joy.
No, they're not.
Maybe it's
no
because she
joy.
loves him more than she realized, and is imagining what life might be like if she'd stayed with him rather than pursuing fame. On the other hand, maybe it's because there's a guilty conscience at play, perhaps over more than just one death too.
What?
Over the past few months, more and more information about Chrisean and Ronnie's past has been coming to light. Although not all has emerged via his detective work, it's fair to say that Blueface's manager, Whack 100, has been doing a lot of legwork for the cops.
Really?
On stage, he even provided a pretty clear motive as to why she might want to take him out.
I've heard that
he was making threats about exposing some things. They say it was a targeted hit. Time will tell. I hope there isn't any foul play on Rock's side. There's obviously some foul play because we got a man dead.
Right.
Since then, he suggested that
Wow.
there's information out there about Chrisean and her own deceased ex doing dirt together out in LA that he
Really?
may have used as leverage if he lived. The case it's believed he's referring to is the death of 45-year-old Geronimo Lugo Vasquez.
Nigga, this happened after one day of my birthday. What the fuck, July 24th? Oh, nah. Chrisean linked to another, what? Geronimo Lugo? Oh, nah. Chrisean? Oh, nah. See, I'm telling you, bro. I will never live in California, bro, because just hearing all these stories, bro, I don't want to consume that negative energy, dude. Like, what the fuck are we actually doing, bro? Are you serious right now?
According to reports from the scene of the crime in South Central, Geronimo died after he was shot 5 times.
Oh
And to
my
date,
gosh.
No one has been convicted. Ronnie has been routinely linked to a case like this over the years, even opening up about the murder charge he caught in an interview, suggesting that however it went down, Rock herself was involved.
Murder 187 is one of the most expensive cases when it comes to criminal law. So myself, along with my family, lost a lot of finances behind this situation. You understand what I'm saying? So when
Wow.
I came home, I caught a murder and defended my case with self-defense, which is how I was able to beat it. And this woman was, in that scenario. You get what I'm saying? So I say all of that.
So all these niggas, okay. See, I don't see if you. Okay, I don't even want to get into this topic because I know it might be sensitive, but bro, it's like, why would you surround yourself with that type of energy, dude? That's why I don't understand, dude. Like me, I would not be around people who does this type of shit like this, dude. Cause it's just like, no, what do I gain out of this, bro? What, just like a little bit of money? Like, no, I would never do this for no type of money, my nigga. Like, what, bro? It's just like, dude, you got me fucked up, bro. Like, hell no. I know finances might be low, but bro, there's other ways you can go about it than do this shit, bro. Like, I swear, I don't know what people be thinking, bro. Like, I be thinking like cause and effect, bro. Like, that's how I'll always be thinking 24/7, bro. Cause it's like, I don't see how people can do this type of shit like this, dude. Like, oh my fucking gosh. This is what happens when you revolve yourself around people like this, dude, and shit happens.
To say that me and this lady had so much history, so much different experiences that
Talking about
it was
Chrisean?
overwhelming, when I had to face the fact that she was moving on to bigger and better things.
And in that same conversation, he revealed it went down in California when they went off to follow their dreams. But once they
Oh yeah, she was a track star. I'm like, what the fuck? I seen that picture like a long time ago. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
got there, things went left.
So we were moving from Maryland to California. We ended up needing a place to stay on the West Coast, coming from the East Coast. We ain't got no family out there. We ain't know nobody out there. So we trying to figure out where we gonna lay our heads. We can't sleep in this car for but so long.
And they really moved from Maryland to fucking California, bro. Like, really, out of all the states, California, bro. Like, I feel like California in 2026 is so overrated, bro. Just hearing like all the stories that happened in there, bro. Like, I might take a vacation down there because I never been there before, but bro, the shit I be hearing, bro, that's a whole GTA server in itself, dude. So it's just like, what the fuck, bro? That's how California be moving. Like, once you get in there, you start doing this type of shit. Like, what the hell?
So the place where I caught my case ultimately is the place where Chrisean planned on housing because she was going to college until she figured out everything else. She was going to wing the college situation with the room and board. That place was just all bad. But like I said, it was due to a lack of research, a lack of understanding the environment, understanding the whole board. I didn't know where I was at. I seen Palm.
You're one sentence away from
Damn, this shit crazy, dude. So I'm saying you gotta do your research before going to a state, bro. You gotta see what the vibes like.
And that's just real.
No doubt.
Discussion on this matter isn't one-way traffic either. At one point, Chrisean even seemed to own up to the killing in a newly resurfaced interview.
Really?
Get into it, yeah, it's good.
Kept it last year at my student housing, bro, because my student housing was a Henry Section Avenue apartment building.
Oh.
So,
Whoa.
yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to go to school, I'm trying to run track. in my studio house didn't stop this for real. So we still off that story. So after I killed that nigga, I didn't kill him. I whoever did.
She's just saying it right here on the internet. Just admitting to it. Man, this is wild. What the fuck? Nah.
He ended up what happened? What's happening to him? I don't know, he in jail for like 4 months. Then we go to court. It's like it's this one court case that really just in the murder case. Boom. Because it's self-defense, bro.
Dark as that story is, there's another theory that Chrisean was involved in another killing in Nottingham, Maryland. Back
What?
in 2017, 32-year-old May Ann Atliano Siasen was found dead in her home as a result of trauma to the upper body. According to a subreddit known as Exposing Chrisean Rock, Rock was responsible for this. And from there...
Nigga, what the fuck? Nah, she dangerous, bro. These are the type of people you gotta get out, bro. She has to go. Get the shot of the CPS. And she needs to go. Like, what the fuck? This happened in 2017? What the fuck? Is there more that we don't know about? Like, what the fuck? She already admitted to 3. Now there's another one from fucking 2017, my nigga, when I was 13?
A Baltimore-based lawyer and politician known as Sean Malone shipped Chrisean into a medical facility known as Shepherd Pratt, resulting in her getting off the hook. In fact, if you watched Ronnie before he passed, Sean is actually her biological dad, and that's how she's got off with so much scot-free. However, it is important to know that this is really an unsubstantiated theory.
That's her biological dad. What? I did not know that. What the fuck?
Sean is actually her biological dad, and that's how she's got off with so much scot-free. However,
that's crazy. This makes sense why she's still roaming around free. Like, what the fuck? This is her biological dad? What?
It is important to know that this is really an unsubstantiated theory that's been presented as a fact. But what we do know is that this man, Sean Malone, has been previously posted online by Rock, even being spotted alongside his wife with the baby that may well be his actual grandkid.
So hey guys,
wow.
we're at dinner, and the baby's with his godparents. This is Lisa. Say hey.
That's crazy.
It's a Snapchat. Hey Sean, say hey, Mr. Sean. Hey.
Although the details are foggy, the end result is that this looks extremely bad for Chrisean, particularly when Wack keeps throwing gasoline on the fire, claiming that the timeline of Ronnie's passing and what was about to come out was a little suspicious.
Right.
I got you right there. I'm gonna have them served in front of the judge, Glance, Wednesday morning. This court date is supposed to be Friday, that she got on Ronnie. Wednesday night, Ronnie dead in his driveway.
So did Blueface.
Oh my gosh.
She won't give it to us. We didn't try to listen. We didn't serve. She act like she ain't served.
As Blueface's manager, Wack likely has vested interest in bringing down Chrisean and keeping her away from his client. Still, people who've known both Chrisean and Ronnie Doe for years seem equally convinced she's about to be brought to justice for it. One of these people is Quell.
Bro, she needs to. Like, what the fuck? We don't need her roaming around the streets doing this type of shit, bro. She has an evil fucking mindset, dude. Get her gone, bro. Call CPS. Why hasn't CPS been called yet? Like, bro, like, what are they doing?
Another Marylander that the police have contacted who thinks she might be in trouble.
Y'all take this long to start investigating, or that's my theory, or your girl about to go down, and they probably got shit on shorty, but trying to figure out who did this shit.
Meanwhile, others looking on feel it's too much.
They're probably gathering like all the evidence, like. But watch her be in jail for like 5 years, like, bro. I swear they be giving like. I swear, bro. Watch her be in jail for like 5 years for all this shit, bro. Bro, she needs to be in there for life, bro. Like, no, bro. She has an evil mindset, dude. Like, you can't be walking around thinking like this.
Incidents. And when there's that many pieces lined up, there's got to be something to it.
You know how I motherfucking know and how we know, because it's just all of a sudden after this man is finna leak evidence that's his motherfucking child and that he was with you, he died.
Right.
And then even when you was arguing with your sisters, they all was saying slick little shit about Ronnie. Everybody was saying that they could dig up dirt on you and you knew the dirt that they was talking about. Bitch, and then you up on here hooting and hollering at your motherfucking phone, talk about something. Why is it open investigation? You been so up blue ass, the blues didn't hit your ass. Bitch, you going to prison. Why the fuck is you over here acting like you don't know what the fuck going on?
Literally.
Chrisean is still trying to push forward and act as if there isn't mounting drama around her. Leading with her redemption arc, Chrisean is acknowledging that she made some major mistakes in her life. And
those are not mistakes, bro. Those are, mistakes? I don't even want to hear mistakes. That's not a mistake. She know what she did. So what type of mistake did she did? She didn't make no mistake. She know what she did. Like, what the fuck? She caught 3 bodies, my nigga? That's not a mistake, bro. Like, there is no mistake with that.
Ultimately lost her way.
As my Lord and Savior at 9, I remember speaking in tongues at 9.
Wow.
I remember, like...
Oh, Lord. And she wants to do not bring God into this, because God is not with you, bro.
My first word was hallelujah. I remember just being in church, but then when I got money and stuff and got successful, I thought that was God.
Now claim.
What the fuck? When you got successful in money, you thought that was God. So greed, and you know greed's a sin. So I'm not even trying to get into that discussion, but you know God damn well God ain't with you. That's you talking to the opposite of God. I ain't about to say it, but you ain't with God. That's over with. That is so over with.
That she's turning her back on the scandalous world that made her, you can see that there's still a lot that she's going through in real time. And perhaps the guilt over everything she's done is what's driving her to save other kids through religion.
But that's crazy that you're the first and only person that's getting baptized today. Like, I can really cry right now. You ever been baptized? No. Okay, so basically, this is basically showing the world, showing people
right
around you, like, okay.
I never got baptized. I just found God. Like, you know, I just be getting downloads from God. It's just simple as that. You don't need to get baptized. Like, bro, you already done your deed, bro. There's no cleaning up after that. What? You just gonna dip in water? Like, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, bro, but it's just like, I don't really understand. Like, you're getting baptized, like, in water just for like a couple of seconds and you're up. No, you're not getting cleaned at all. You're still the same. Maybe you just took a little bath.
I declare Jesus. I'm a Jesus believer. It's just icing on the cake.
Jesus, more like I believe in God, and not Jesus. I believe in God. You see, I believe in God, not no Jesus.
Because if there's one person she doesn't,
God the creator, simple as that,
seem able or willing to help, it's her own child. And each new stream only makes his development issues and neglect more apparent.
Mom, I'm on live. Like, see, I'm yelling and stuff.
Now,
oh my gosh.
More ammo to think she's a despicable person. There are plenty of people out there who will be rejoicing at the prospect of her going to jail. And even as I say this right now, there's a very good chance that the cops who are joining up on the darts will put her behind bars.
I hope so.
Most importantly, get that kid into the hands of Child Protective Services and away from his unfit, potentially murderous mom.
Yes, get him away from her. Like, what the fuck? No. Like, I can't wait till she goes to jail respectfully, because it's like, you're not supposed to even be out here roaming the streets like this. And then you want to bring up fucking Jesus and shit. Like, come on now. You know damn well Jesus ain't with you after you did that fucking sinful, evil ass shit. What the fuck? You think going to church and dipping you in some water is going to save you? No, you already done your deed. You already done your deed. There's no coming back after that, what you did. You know what you did, and they want to claim it as mistakes. No, it ain't no fucking mistake, my nigga. You did that. You know what you did. You did what you had to do because you got this evil mindset because you got all this money and fame, and then, you know, you moved to California and all that shit. But anyways, I'm gonna leave this video off right here. I know I yapped a little way too much, my bad. Original video will be in the link in the description. Subscribe if you are new. Yeah, man, I'm out. Peace.